Hey folks, this is Durag Wisdom, the 29th day since the horrific coup that you're going to have to listen to me now if you're watching this and have to face the reality that we now have. And that is, we are in a civil Cold War. I said this before, and there are times when I'm going to repeat shit, but, you know, that's just part of trying to teach. You know, sometimes repetition is the key. I have accepted that I am at war. And what is this war? What is this war? Am I some kind of paranoid? Am I some kind of a conspiracy theorist? Am I some kind of a nut job? Well, let's take all of these. But that aside, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, look it up on your own. I want you to. Rachel Maddow last night said, you've got to watch this news. You've got to stay informed. You've got to protect yourself. We are at war. I hate politics. I hate political news. But I watch it because you've got to know your enemy. And our enemy now is these rich son of a bitches who want to destroy our lives. And they're represented by that fascist creature named Trump and his pernicious, cancerous party, the GOP, and sadly, the Democratic Party too is tainted by the greed of the corporations, the rich people, the monsters who want to destroy us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I say we're at war, that's a serious, serious thing. I don't want anybody to think that I'm going to go on the street now and start shooting people. I would, that's crazy stuff, I'm crazy, but not that kind of a crazy. I'd probably be more inclined to shoot myself than somebody else. But the fact of the matter is, ever since we had the goddess damn nerve of a country in 2008 to elect our first black president, African American president, it drove the white racist old men of the South and their followers to distraction. It drove them crazy. They started a war. They were at war right at that moment, and the mistake that we made on the left side was not taking them seriously enough, and I took them very seriously from day one. I mean, they were putting forth all kinds of stuff. Pelosi's daughter did a documentary interviewing people after the first Obama victory. Very frightening. And then the Birther Bastard came out. Remember the Birther Bastard, don't you? Well, I certainly do. And now this bastard, this Birther Bastard, has now, through some fluke, through some aberration in our electoral system because of Electoral College, we now have a manifestly psychopathic narcissist, racist, anti-Semite, hate monger in power. The war is on. Now, what do I mean when I say I'm at war? I want to explain it even further because I say things, and I may be hyperbolic, and I am, because I really am afraid of what's happening in this country. This is something that could mean the end of us. This is something that could mean the end of the former United States of America instead of the present. All right. Anytime a group of people want to hurt, it could be one person even, but we'll say group of people. Anytime a group of people want to hurt another group, that's war. You want to destroy their property. You want to destroy their lives. You want to hurt them. That is war, folks. And this creature that's just been flushed into our lives is going to do just that. He's going to follow the playbook of the war. The GOP and this creep Trump and the rich corporate bastards they represent are waging war. And as soon as you wake up and understand that, the sooner you're going to get ready and start fighting back. Okay, here we go. Check out the creeps that this bastard is nominating to assist him. He's got 3 generals. He's got that creep that's going to advise him, Flynn. He's got this guy that's going to be the defense secretary. He's a retired general. And then he's got this other one who's going to be the head of Homeland Security, who is a retired general. I mean, what is he trying to do? What is this creep trying to do? Build up a military junta so he could take over when the time comes? You keep the military out of your cabinet. This is a civilian-controlled democracy, not a military-controlled democracy. Okay, now, he has nominated someone to head the EPA who hates the EPA, who denies climate change, a climate change denier. He's been trying to kill the EPA for years. So, here we go. Putting someone in there who's going to undermine all the environmental policies that the Obama administration, there weren't a lot of them, but still more, and he's going to undermine everything and make sure that climate change takes hold and there'll be more disasters than you could ever imagine. That's going to hurt us. He's going to try to put maybe a guy in the State Department from ExxonMobil. How the hell do I want, or you want, someone from ExxonMobil to represent our State Department, especially also since he got this highest award from Putin, from Russia, for a foreigner, for helping him? What kind of freedom is that? How is that going to help? It's going to hurt us more. You see, hurting us. He's putting Linda McMahon in charge of small business. What are they going to have to do? Is each business going to have to compete in a WWE style bloody championship bout before they get their business loan? He is putting a manifestly incompetent idiot in charge of HUD. Well, he's considering it. My gosh, what does Ben Carson know about it? HUD. The other doctor is going to do harm. He's putting him in charge of Health and Human Services. And he believes that there should be no medical insurance for, only privatized insurance. How is that going to help us? How is that going to make a better world for us? Do you know that one of the members of the president of the Steelworkers Union named Chuck Jones called the next liar in chief, a liar, for claiming that he saved all these jobs in Indiana and Carrier there, right? Turns out that this creep only saved 750 jobs, and most of them are going to Mexico anyways. And this member, this Chuck Jones, the head of the local union, Steelworkers Union there, called this creep out, Trump out, for the lie, for the misinformation. Because you got to understand, when Trump opens his mouth, he's lying. When his mouth is moving, he's lying. So what does this creep do? He says jobs are leaving the country because of the unions, because you got to lower your fees, your dues. This is what this creep is saying, blaming it on the workers. This is war, folks. He is nominating every kind of creep? How about putting people from Goldman Sachs in key positions in his government? How about that? People that hurt us. I am at war. This is war. And you have to wake up and start getting ready. And that means you're going to have to protest everything this creep does. We've got to sue him on every point. We've got to stand up. We've got to wear F Trump shirts if necessary. Be in his face, because this is the guy that wants to destroy freedom of the press. He wants to destroy dissent. Now, folks, if this isn't war, what is? And this is war of the rich creeps against the rest of us. And they're going to take everything away from us if we let them.